Welcome to Govan Old. We've just had an amazing weekend with lots of wonderful visitors or guests over this last day from all around the world, and we were just very grateful that people came out to see us as ever. We've got some good news on our current fundraising. So we're trying to raise £10,000, and that will unlock up to £2 million of funding for projects to do with Govan Old's 1500-year-old graveyard. We're looking at the natural history as well as the ancient archaeology of that, and also to help us with our extension, which will give step-free access, it will give us lifts, it will give us accessible toilets as well. All the things that we really want to have to make your experience, wherever you are come from in the world, the best possible. I'm standing here at the Govan Sarcophagus at the moment. Just thought you'd like to see it. It is one of the finest pieces of the Govan stones. We've got a lovely scene here, which may be the Lamb of God crushing a wolf, we think, on its back, and a snake. And then we have the kind of main event here, which is a figure that we think is St. Constantine, a Pictish king who's killed by the Vikings, dare I say martyred, and we think he becomes the saint of Govan through his sister, who's married into the North Brittonic royal family of the Clyde Britons. We can see this figure is on a hunt. We have a deer or a stag in front here, and probably above a hunting dog as well. And we think this scene is trying to say that this is something that elites do, but also it's seen as a bit of a spiritual quest as well. So something that would fit the sarcophagus. We think of this saint who was, as we say, killed by the Vikings about AD 876. And the details on it are fantastic. You can read lots about it online. For example, we can recommend Dr. Megan Caston's Glasgow PhD on this. If you search for Megan Caston with a K, you'll find Megan's PhD, and Megan goes into lots of detail about the sarcophagus. So if you go to sketchfab.com and you search for the Govan stones, we've got 3D models that Megan's uploaded there. We also have 3D models that you can view in Govan Old. This model, for example, was made by Archaeoptics. A beautiful 3D model, so you can really appreciate it in the round, and also the other side as well. So you can see this rich animal art that's on the Govan sarcophagus. But just to say again, thank you so much for everybody who's donated so far to our fundraiser. We're very close to 90%. It would be wonderful if we could get there this weekend, and then maybe we could get 100% over the next week. And then that will just allow us to do all these amazing projects in our 1500-year-old graveyard, and also that will unlock funding that will allow us to complete our extension, which will give us step-free access. It will give us accessible toilets, a lift. It will just make the visitor experience accessible for everyone. And having to maintain a beautiful cathedral-like space like Govan Old is obviously an expensive job as well. So anything you donate really does help us run as a community space, a museum, everything to whoever needs it to be. A community space, as we say, a museum, or just a place to come in and contemplate. It's a wonderful space. We've got these amazing early medieval carved stones, including, as we're looking at now, the Govan sarcophagus. So if you haven't donated, please do. Even if it's just a pound, a euro, a dollar, anything is gratefully received, and we thank everyone so much again for donating up to this point. Thank you so much. I'll just leave you with the hunting scene on the Govan sarcophagus, which will date to we think, the late 9th century. Thank you.